What if somebody wanted to take equity out of their home? They wanted to refinance their property. They've been living there for a period of time. They have some equity. They're like, I want to renovate or I want to buy another property. What are some of the options? I believe it's 80% of the equity they can take out. What are some changes? What's kind of happening in that field?
You can refinance your home typically to 80% if you're wanting to take equity out, maybe buy a rental property. But now there is a new program where you can finance up to 90% and borrow up to $80,000 to build a suite or a carriage house on your property or build a suite in your home, which is very, very new. And that's going to help a lot of people. There's a lot of terms and conditions attached to that. And if someone's going through a marital breakup, divorce, we can refinance up to 95%. That's the only time you can go up to 95%. And that means we're taking someone off mortgage and title. It's a very good opportunity for people to, not only are they going through a divorce, but that one person doesn't have to sell their house. It makes it a lot easier for so many people.
Yeah, they can buy the other person out and move on with their lives. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And what are other ways to maybe tap into that equity, like a home line of credit? Tell us a little bit more about that. Somebody maybe wants to do a renovation and they want a little bit more money they've been paying into their equity. What are some of their options there?
Home equity line of credit is a really good product. The majority of the time, it's if people have a house free and clear, some people might have a home equity line of credit and it just sits there. If you don't use it, you're not charged anything. If it's a $200,000 limit, if you utilize a portion of that, you just pay interest on that portion. And you can use that to put a new furnace in, buy a rental property, renovations, whichever. You can also get that product, what we call in second position. So they still would register it against your home, but behind your first mortgage. And it's like an emergency fund because a lot of people have unsecured lines of credit, but the interest rate's higher. And of course, your credit cards are at 20%. So if you do need a new hot water tank, you're not going to pay so much in interest. You can use that home equity line of credit. It's a very, very good product.
I love it. I think it is a great product. And like you mentioned, it's registered against the home. So it is on title. So of course, when you sell your home, that has to be cleared.
Exactly.
So that is something to consider as well.